Hey folks, Ira here. I hope you have had a great Sunday. Thanks for tuning into the Earthquake Report. For the record, today is March 26, 2017. Today, we are bringing you an interesting report concerning the Newport-Inglewood fault located in Southern California. This fault has long been considered one of California's top seismic danger zones because it runs under some of the region's most densely populated areas, from the west side of Los Angeles to the Orange County coast. New research shows that the fault may be even more dangerous than experts had believed, capable of producing more frequent destructive earthquakes than previously thought. A new study has uncovered evidence that major earthquakes on the fault centuries ago were so violent that they caused a section of Seal Beach near the Orange County coast to fall 1.5 to 3 feet in a matter of seconds. That is not just a gradual sinking. This is a catastrophic change. The study of the Newport-Inglewood fault focused on the wetlands of Seal Beach. But the area of sudden dropping could extend to other regions in the same geologic area of the Seal Beach wetlands, which includes the United States Naval Weapons Station and the Huntington Beach area. Scientists at Cal State Fullerton had been searching the Seal Beach wetlands for evidence of an ancient tsunami. Instead, they found buried organic deposits that they determined to be prehistoric remains of marsh surfaces, which they say were abruptly dropped by large earthquakes that occurred on the Newport-Inglewood fault. Those earthquakes, roughly dated in 50 BC, were all more powerful than the magnitude 6.4 Long Beach earthquake of 1933, which did not cause a sudden drop in the land. As a result, the observations for the first time suggest that earthquakes as large as magnitude 6.8 to 7.5 have struck the Newport-Inglewood and Rose Canyon fault systems, which stretches from the border of Beverly Hills and Los Angeles through Long Beach and the Orange County coast to downtown San Diego. Scientists had believed the Newport-Inglewood fault ruptured in a major earthquake once every 2,300 years on average. The latest results show that a major earthquake could come once every 700 years on average. It's possible the earthquakes can come more frequently than previously thought, and data suggest they have arrived as little as 300 years apart from one another. If a magnitude 7.5 earthquake did rupture on the Newport-Inglewood fault system, such a trembler would bring massive destruction throughout beautiful Southern California. Such an earthquake would produce 45 times more energy than the 1933 earthquake, which killed 130 people. The idea that the Newport-Inglewood fault could produce more powerful earthquakes than what happened in 1933 has been growing over the decades. Scientists have come to the consensus that the Newport-Inglewood fault could link up with the San Diego County coast's Rose Canyon fault, producing a theoretical 7.5 earthquake based on the length of the combined fault system. An earthquake of magnitude 7 on the Newport-Inglewood fault would hit areas of Los Angeles west of downtown particularly hard. If you're on the west side of LA, it's probably the fastest moving earthquake that you're going to experience. A 7.0 on the Newport-Inglewood is going to do a lot more damage than an 8 on the San Andreas, especially for Los Angeles. Earthquakes elsewhere have also caused sudden drops in land, such as off the Cascadia subduction zone along the coast of Oregon and Washington. There, pine trees that once grew above the beach suddenly dropped below sea level, killing the trees as salt water washed over their roots. While the scientists focused their study on the Seal Beach wetlands, because Huntington Harbor and the Naval Weapons Station area also lie in the same gap of the Newport-Inglewood fault, it could be possible that the sinking would extend to those areas as well. But further study is required for those areas. It's possible that an investigation of Huntington Harbor, for instance, would show that land underneath it did not drop during earthquakes but moved horizontally, like much of the rest of the Newport-Inglewood fault. Sudden dropping of land could cause damage to infrastructure, such as roads or pipes not designed to handle such a rapid fall. Nothing in the new study offers guidance for when the next major earthquake on the Newport-Inglewood fault will strike next. Scientists generally say that chances of a major quake on the San Andreas fault are higher in our lifetime because that fault is moving so much faster than the Newport-Inglewood, at a rate of more than 1 inch a year compared with the rate of 1/25th of an inch a year. But it's possible a big earthquake on the Newport-Inglewood fault could happen in our lifetime. So, what are your thoughts on this recent study? Think we'll experience a devastating earthquake along the Newport-Inglewood fault anytime soon? I personally cannot say, but the potential is there, and I firmly believe that, considering earthquake activity as of late, it would not come as a surprise to anyone if it were to happen within our lifetime. And that is it for this edition of the Earthquake Report. If you experienced an earthquake today, or if you would like to comment on our video, or anything else, please post below. We would like to hear from you. Make certain to like and subscribe, and share this video. It goes a long way in helping our program. If you like the social media thing, you can link to us via the standard allotted social sites in the description. Have a great day.